Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space 2. Today we have a bit of a freezer to go through, full of cryogenically preserved necromorphs. And I just love how this is set up. Rows and rows full of these tubes. And a couple of them are even cracked open, kind of foreshadowing an attack. But you won't know where it's going to come from, if it comes at all. Plus you just get rows and rows of these pops. Forgot that was the second room that happened in. Yeah, it caught me. But there are just so many of these pods. And if you've ever played a horror game before, you know that something's gonna come out of one of them, but when, where, which one? They reserved themselves for a while. 3 rooms of this now. We get a TPS report from J Sizzle about a software glitch. Oh, the tubes are malfunctioning. Well, that's a problem for us. So some of these necromorphs may not be as cryogenically frozen as we think they are. That's kind of obvious. Another one. Oh, I love it. I love the crack pods. I like this so much. Hey, our first one. And just one lone puker. Took 2 javelins. Not too bad at all. Could have sworn there was one more in here. I was just waiting to react to it too. Thought one of them was gonna come from behind me. Like break out of the tube way after I had passed it. Oh, that didn't quite sound right. Yeah, it sounded like it played the wrong sound effect almost. Like it started playing the hallucination. Okay, that sounded a little bit more right. At first, it almost sounded like the start of the hallucination sound effect. Luckily their spit doesn't do all that much damage. It's just there to slow you down, so if you don't get antsy and step too far forward... There's another one coming from the right. Yep, there you are. I didn't hear any more glass. I think we're safe. Oh no, no! There was one more after all. Okay. So I talked about this on the Ethan Carter stream, but there's one huge difference between Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 levels. Ooh, you blended in. I thought I had already killed you. And that's the color palette. The Ishimura is great, and it's practically just as much of a main character as it is the setting of the first game. And it's full of personality. I think this is just going to tell us that the gravity controls are offline. Oh, and yeah, it's controlling the passage of crypt coffins. These came from the crypt. Lovely. Yeah, gravity's not working, so we can't get...
I think I found the exit, but it's way above me. Gravity controls are locked out. Data? Fuck.
So we can't get higher. Anyway, a lot of the levels in Dead Space 1 look kind of samey and homogeneous, and a lot of that comes down to them using the same color palette.
You need to go up. Do you hear me? You need to go up.
Yeah, and first we need to solve a puzzle before we can go up. And we gotta do a hack for that. So Visceral remedied that by deliberately giving each level in Dead Space 2 its own unique color palette, and tweaking things like the contrast, too, between the levels. So each one looks as distinct from the other as possible. So the gimmick here, you'll hear a little countdown beep in the background. For each pair of 2 arms, you have to lower one, and they're on a timer. So if you fail to lower the second one in time, the first one retracts, meaning that you have to use stasis here. And I believe there are 8 of these arms. And they they raise back up, I should say, a little bit quicker each time. So we... Oh, I think the stasis missed. Well, that sucks. Yeah, stasis missed that arm the second time. Oh no, there are only 6 arms. Yeah, you lower one, you stasis it, that gives you enough time to get around to the other arm. Dropping all 6 with kinesis causes the gravity to shut off. And now that gives us a mean to go up where we were trying to get initially. I should also add that turning the gravity off from downstairs disables the elevator, so we can't just take that back up. Gotta pass through those doors really quickly, because if you wait too long, you'll get crushed and killed by the door closing. This lets the coffin pass through. So pretty simple, straightforward puzzle. And now we can turn the gravity back on over here at this console.
Exiting 0 gravity.
Isaac! Damn it! I think they're jamming our signal with a mobile device. Someone get me the frequency on that jammer! They must have a gunship position near the compound.
Now what? Change your plans?
No. If they knew where we were, they would have killed us by now. Oh, shit! Signal's fading! Just follow your locator and hurry.
Okay, we picked up the Ripper schematic, so now we can buy a brand new shiny Ripper. This shop is such a mess with all the DLC stuff. And I didn't see that new items appear at the very top of the shop. So we picked up that Ripper schematic. And I don't think I'm going to upgrade to the security suit. Gives you a bonus to pulse rifle damage, which I don't have equipped. But I did buy the Ripper. The Ripper returning from Dead Space 1, it is, like a lot of things in Dead Space 2, much improved. To the point where it's one of the better weapons in the game, I find. So you can fire the saw blades out from the Ripper as a projectile, or you can use kinesis to hold a spinning saw blade in front of you and kind of use it like a chainsaw. And it's very powerful in that mode in this game. Oops, I don't want to upgrade the Ripper yet. Might do that a little bit later, and dump a couple nodes into the plasma cutter as we've been doing. And 1 more for damage, and then we'll put 2 into the javelin gun. Where do I want to go? And now that we moved some of those coffins out of the way, we have another ventilation shaft. Always a nice, claustrophobic time. And it starts to even make you feel a little bit unsafe because you get those open, the barred bits that you would think you would be able to peek out into, you know, one of the corridors on the Sprawl or one of the rooms. But it also makes you think maybe there's going to be a slasher claw coming through one of those or something like that happening. We picked up 10,000 credits there in this super dark room. I can barely find myself around in here. Looks like a storage room. Oh, okay. That's just as well. Oh, I think I see a schematic. Yeah, for line racks. Try to do what I did in Dead Space 1 and at least show off some of the other weapons, that even the ones that I don't intend to really use all that often. And there are a lot of them. Lots of returning ones, too. And returning enemies. Here is the new and improved Ripper. Fuck, that's strong. Tears through the returning lurkers. Now more babies to stomp out and mutilate to go along with the newly introduced pack enemies, the children. Ooh, the Ripper's good now. It's like the base level of the Ripper now is what you would have to invest a lot of nodes into just to get it to in Dead Space 1. And it works like a charm. See, let me make sure that I'm reloaded, because big open room definitely looks like there's gonna be a fight! Yeah! This is a new variation of the tripod. It's... Oh, I love these sections where you're being dragged out. We just have to shoot the glowing weak point, which is actually a fetus attached to its... what looks to be a tongue, but it's more of an umbilical cord as a tongue. And not far behind from the female tripod are pack of children. We're gonna get that javelin gun out and light them up. They're all gonna funnel towards this area. One came out from over there. That actually screwed me up quite a lot. And I was not reloaded. Oh man, the body being on fire is just overkill. Holy hell. Whoops, man. Okay, it's not gonna screw me up too bad. Switch to the wrong weapon. The weapon that I had already been on, but is out of ammo. Ooh, lots of money. Lot of money. Oh, one more zealot. There aren't actually too many zealot slashers left in the game. I think there are other forms of enhanced slashers, but the zealots are gonna disappear pretty soon. Which makes thematic sense, since we are still in the general area of the Church of Unitology. This appears to be some kind of temple. You can see an altar over here. Just another really hauntingly beautiful setting, too. That stained glass is amazing looking. I believe in one of the audio logs from last time, we learned that these stained glass creations were made from sand off of the moons of Saturn and Jupiter. Titan and Io. I hear you behind me. Where exactly are you? Did you come in at the ground floor? Audio's playing tricks with me. I hear it in my left headphone. Ah, hell, you were... Ooh, he just leaped straight over that. Nice. You had the jump in on me. Oh. Just to be safe. Made a couple mistakes there. Let me escape. Decent amount of health. I hear one more exploder coming over from the right side. I think he came... Oh, hey, shit! That was not an exploder. It's a zealot coming across the balcony. There's the exploder. Late to the party. Oh, I keep thinking those are items. me try and get a better angle on this. There's someone in the comments who's trying to translate as many of these as possible. There you go. Oh shit. It's just one of you. I wonder what the story of this one lone stalker is. I believe I was calling them lurkers last time. They are not lurkers. Yeah, but why was he here alone with no legs in the middle of this room? No pack to back him up. No group to hunt with.
What's happening to you, Isaac? You tried to kill yourself. Why do you think that is? That's right. Ignore the pain. Bury it deep inside. Let me fester. Let me what?
Oh, the subtitles freaked out there. For a second I was panicking and thought that they'd gotten turned off somehow.
Dana, you still with me? I've reached the top of the church.
You're almost here. I'll be waiting by the shuttle.
Really like the Ripper's reload animation. I mean, for all the comparisons I make to RE4, RE4 still has the— oh shit! The edge on like fancy, pretty looking reload animations, but there's still some pretty decent ones in Dead Space 2. It looks like there's gonna be a fight here, but I don't remember. Let me be careful grabbing these. I think I'm okay. We get a nice view of the outside from here. Looks like a wasteland. And that's gonna do it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.